Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Yesterday, I made a video where Mr. Danilov, Oleksiy Danilov, a weasel, from Ukraine, stated that the plans for the Ukrainian spring counteroffensive are known only by 3 to 5 people. And I was thinking, you either know or you don't know. It's either 3 or 3, Jesus Christ, 5 or 3 or maybe 4, what the hell, between 3 and 5. And I was wondering, why is he making these statements? What's going on with this guy? He just shows up and say, hey, you know what, the plans are known to between 3 and 5. And I was thinking, well, he's just bragging, and as he sometimes does, I got to know him that way. And now I find out, well, just a second. Remember that one? There's no smoke without fire. The same here. This little smoke, now I found the fire. And the fire was a dumping of some top secret documents from the Pentagon by some, I don't know who those guys are, about the, plans, secret plans, NATO plans, US plans in Ukraine. Some say it's there are plans for the counteroffensive. So I have this article from Ukrinform, Friday 7th of April, and it says, New York Times, Pentagon investigating leaks of secret documents on Ukrainian counteroffensive. So I said, so that's why this guy, the weasel, came out and said, well, it's only a few between 3 and 5 who know the plans. Okay. These guys come and say, wait a second, the plans are already on social media. I was like, okay, no surprise here. I will caution you about really taking those plans as being the accurate ones. Sometimes you release certain plans, certain information for the other side, and everybody else to look, we got it. And actually it's just released purposely for, to disinform the other side and everybody else. So I don't know if these plans are the real plans, top secret, whatever they are, or not. And even if they are, sometimes you do this and you send people that way and you're going to take care of things right here. So let's read this article. I have 3 articles, 1 from the Ukrainians and 2 from the Russians. The Pentagon investigates the leak of classified documents on social media about US and NATO plans for a planned Ukrainian army counteroffensive. Remember, this is what the Ukrainians say. Planned Ukrainian army counteroffensive. Because the other articles I have here, this is from Sputnik, Biden administration investigating leak of alleged US-NATO military plans for Ukraine, not counteroffensive. And here the other one is secret, quote-unquote, NATO plan, war plan leak triggers Pentagon probe. So let's go back to the Ukrainians because they tell the truth. This is reported by New York Times, referring to officials of the Joe Biden administration, according to Ukrinform. The photos with schemes for the expected supply of weapons, the number of troops, and other plans were recently posted on Twitter and Telegram. I have all those in 2 right here. They give us details. The Ukrainians, that's all they got right here. So the US was allegedly trying to remove these documents, but as of Thursday evening, the attempt was unsuccessful. How in the hell you can remove them once they're dumped? Unless you stop, turn off the electricity. We are aware of the reports, I'm quoting, of social media posts, and the department is reviewing the matter, end quote, the spokesperson of the Pentagon, Sabrina Singh, said. The documents do not contain specific battle plans, such as how, when, and where. That's exactly what Danilov said yesterday. And I was like, why would you need to say that? Ukraine will launch an offensive, but only shows the needs of the Ukrainian armed forces as of March 1st. Well, I think the other 2 articles show a different story. So, the documents mention how much ammunition HIMARS needs. It is unclear how the documents have appeared on social media, taken and posted, or provided and posted. The documents published by Russian sources may have been partially changed to cover up the real situation with the losses of Russian troops and exaggerate. Okay, this is how do you call it? Damage control. A document classified top secret contains information on the situation as of March 1st. Another document provides a list of Ukrainian military units, which I would provide in the other two articles, equipment and training scheduled for January to April. The document notes that a delay in the delivery of military equipment won't affect training and readiness to perform tasks on time. All right, my man, let's go to the tellers of lies, right? Sputnik. It's from today, 9 hours ago. Biden administration investigating leak of alleged US+NATO military plans for Ukraine. You see, these guys are more cautious. They use alleged, you see, military plans for Ukraine. The Ukrainians are just jumping, like too fast. Investigated leaks of, and doesn't say alleged, secret documents on Ukrainian counteroffensive. So these guys are kind of pushing for, hey, there's some leaks. And it's kind of suspicious that you might expect the Russians actually to come with such a headline, but they are more cautious. They say alleged leaks for Ukraine, not Ukrainian counteroffensive, not a affirmative sentence, like secret, blah, 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 blah. So I'm a little bit skeptical about this one. So we'll see. Let's read now what the Russians are saying. The Biden administration is reportedly investigating a leak of classified documents that allegedly detail US and NATO plans for the Ukrainian military ahead of its counteroffensive this spring against Russian forces. Very cautious. They are careful. Citing senior officials, the New York Times reported the documents were leaked on Twitter and Telegram and represent a significant breach of US intelligence. No wonder. So, the documents are from March 1st and depict US and Ukrainian perspectives of what is needed for... What's going on? Everybody's up at this time? Hey, Johnny, bring the bazooka. We got too many cars here. Okay. Now, the documents are or what is needed for the counteroffensive, but there were no details about when or where Kiev would launch its operation, according to the report. So let's see what they have here. The report said the documents outline that 12 Ukrainian combat brigades, details, okay, are being assembled, with 9 of them apparently being trained and supplied by the United States and other NATO countries. So there's 12 being assembled and 9 are trained, apparently. Again, you see, apparently. Not, it leaves doubt. It leaves a little backdoor. The documents also claim that more than 250 tanks and more than 350 vehicles would be needed. Moreover, the report said the documents show the expenditure rate of the US supply. Another one. Hey, bring the bazooka, god damn it. Supplied HIMARS munitions which had not been previously disclosed by the Pentagon. The US administration, as of Thursday evening, has successfully tried to get the documents deleted on the social media platforms, the report added. Alright, let's move forward actually, to Russia Today, a new lying media outlet, right? 7th of April. Secret quote-unquote NATO war plan leak triggers Pentagon probe. Officials say they are struggling to scrub. Okay, we got that one. So here I got all this covered. One of the documents marked top secret provides the, and I'm quoting, status of the conflict as of March 1st, suggesting the slides are several weeks old. Though they do not describe any specific battle plans, the files offer a glimpse into US intelligence assessments for Russian and Ukrainian troops levels, timetables for training and equipment deliveries, weather data, as well as ammunition expenditures, including for the US-supplied HIMARS platform. The Pentagon has not previously disclosed the rate at which Ukrainian forces are using munitions for the weapon. Some of the documents appear to have been altered, with multiple different versions circulating online showing widely variety estimates for losses on both sides of the conflict. Another file lists 12 new Ukrainian combat brigades, which are usually made out of 4,000 to 5,000 troops, noting that the US and NATO bloc are training and supplying 9 of them. Of those, the document states that 6 would be ready by the end of March and the remaining 3 by April 30th. Aww, April 30th. 1945. How about that one? All right. So my issue, let's put it this way, is not. Am I here? Yeah. Hello. Is not really with the fact that those guys are leaking this information willingly, or some people just do it. It's not a problem that they reveal a few things over there. It's the fact that the US and NATO are actively involved in this, which is to show that it's not Ukraine, not that we needed confirmation. I didn't need any confirmation about that. For me, things are like this. We have NATO, which is the United States, with some countries that are over there just for strategic positioning and economic strength and military here and there. And that's what all the European countries are in. And NATO basically is the United States of America. I mean, imagine Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. These countries are going to help United States. Strategically, they're very well positioned to hit the Belarusians and the Russians and so on. So if these guys fighting the other guys on the territory of Ukraine under the, all this, yes, they're going to take the territories of Ukraine, attack the invade Europe and all that. Yeah, okay. How about the other way around? How about the United States tries to take over Russia? No? Okay. Why? Because we're good, they're bad. I mean, it doesn't work that way, but nevertheless. The evidence, the facts are over there to create a timeline and look at the chronology of events and figure out who moved what direction. And say, well, they could do that. Well, you could do that. But imagine switch the table and say, okay, let's see if you like it. Well, Ukraine could be part of NATO, could apply for NATO. Okay, well, then, and we can have a military installation on Ukraine. Yeah, you can. There's nothing illegal about it. It's not about the illegality. It's about the signals. Okay, put more rockets and missiles in Romania and Poland. Okay. Well, how about Russia puts, let's say, Nicaragua, or let's put in Cuba. Right? I'm not saying Mexico, even though Mexico asked China for help against the cartels, not the United States of America. So that tells you a lot who Mexico believes, trusts. And turn the things a little bit around and see that if you don't like something, then why do you expect the other side should just bend over for you? So again, if you think that you can bring things next to another country and arm them and get them ready for a invasion somehow, after you overthrow a government over there, or at least you help overthrow a government, democratically elected government, I might add, legitimate government, and then you recognize the thugs who take over through the bloody coup, then it tells us a lot who's good here, all right? Or at least the ones that claim they're good, they are not that good. So the documents are over there. That could be at least two scenarios. One really leaked, the other one released to the public, and these guys for disinformation reasons. We'll find out, and could be some other ones as well. Stupidity being one of them. And it's plenty of. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.